Well, then why do you trust the Quran?
The only book that's not been rewritten.
The Quran itself says that he can abrogate some verses, so take some verses out and even replace them with different ones. So that shows it being rewritten. I'll show you. We do not abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, except that we bring forth one better than it or similar to it.
You mean abrogate is like switching?
Yeah, switch it to do away with it. Get rid of it.
Don't think so.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
You think the Bible has not been changed?
It hasn't been changed in terms of like losing content or anything like that, because we can still go back to manuscript copies of it in the original languages still to this day. But my point is that you've been told that the Quran has never been rewritten. The Quran itself says that Allah makes verses abrogated, done away with. And even if you look at the hadiths, it speaks about different parts being like lost or eaten, even eaten by sheep. I'll give you this example. It was narrated that Aisha said, so Aisha was Muhammad's wife, the verse of stoning and of breastfeeding an adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was with me under my pillow. When the messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and a tame sheep came in and ate it.
Ate what? The body? The paper?
The verses of the Quran that were about stoning and breastfeeding an adult 10 times. Now, if you read the Quran doesn't contain a verse about breastfeeding adults 10 times. But Aisha mentions there was a verse in the Quran that did say that, but it got eaten by a tame sheep and that no longer was part of the Quran.
This I have no clue about. Never heard of it.
But most Muslims don't know about this sort of stuff. This is the official sources. When they tell you that the Quran has been perfectly preserved down to the letter, it's just not true. It's not true at all.
This is, I don't know, from Wikipedia or something.
No, you can go to sunnah.com. These verses are all there, these parts from the hadith, and the Quranic verse I showed you, it's right there. I'll give you another example. And this is Abdullah bin Umar, which was the son of the second caliph. He reportedly said, "Let none of you say, I have got the whole of the Quran. How does he know what all of it is? Much of the Quran is gone. Let him say instead, I have got what has survived." End quote. You can't say that you got the entire Quran because much of it is gone. It's been lost.
How does he know all of it? This doesn't make sense.
It's different to what you've been taught, because many Muslim imams aren't going to publicly say this to most Muslims, but when you go to the scholarly sources, it's what the sources say. It has not been preserved. But they don't tell that to the Muslim community, because otherwise so many Muslims will give up on Islam, and they don't want that to happen.
No, but I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I would encourage you, you can look at these sources yourself, and you can even see how the Bible has been preserved really well. We've got 5,600 manuscript copies of the New Testament itself, the Gospel, still in Greek to this day. It's been very well preserved. And if Jesus affirms himself as being God, I think you should believe him as God. And you should believe that he took your punishment for you on the cross, so you can go to heaven.